like lions, now they look like bald eagles. Used to look like Austin Powers, now they look like Dr. Evil. Pubes are wiry and Brazilian, but they're no match for a Brazilian. The pubic hair now, even men manscape their junk. Some cough up major cash for a Mr. Teacock mohawk or a Hitler dick mustache. A Beatles and pure men, where have all the pubes gone? Used to be a jungle like the Amazon, now a desert of razor burns and scabs. At least there's no more crabs. Oh, where have all the pubes gone? Nah, nah. Oh, where have all the pubes gone? Nah, nah. Where'd they go? Curly, swirly, bushy and burly, stuck between my teeth, shedding on the sheets. Wrangled, tangled, down to your ankles. Rough, tough, brittle and buff, tiny, shiny, growing out your hiney, coarse like a horse, bottled at the source, sticky sweet bush, sticking in your tush. Really wanna find a hairy vagina. Everybody sing along. Oh, where have all the pubes gone? Nah, nah. Where have all the pubes gone? Nah, nah. This song is pretty long. Oh, where have all the pubes gone? Closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl. I don't need no rock and roll, I don't need no tattoos on my sleeves. When I grow old, I just need you and your beautiful face. I don't need no fancy car, I don't need no phony people telling me that I'm a star. I just need you and your loving embrace. Cause no money in the world can ever buy what you give me. The comfort of finally belonging to a family I've been looking for since I left my home. And all the mighty erodes and the ego explodes and the smiles and the spirits as broke as General Motors could never ever hold a freaking candle to your charm. I don't know just what I don't need no shopping malls. I don't need no shopping malls. I don't need no porcelain dolls or girl. I don't need no I don't need no shopping mall. I don't need no shopping malls. I don't need no porcelain dolls regurgitating phrases in my ear. I don't need you doubting still the depths to which I care. I don't know just what I need. Is it you, or could it be that this daydream winter leads us on all winter long till spring clears the air? But I hope the snow freezes and the glaciers stay put and the chimneys keep burning and cranking out soot. Let's make believe that everything is gonna be fine. I'll tell you what I lost, I'll tell you what I gained. I lost all love and I gained all the fame. I wish we could go back in time. I wish we could go back in closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl. Yeah. Hey guys, can you hear some energy in here? Let's get some energy in this motherfucking room.
From the world famous Comedy Store main room for a brand new episode of Kill Tony Line 4. Get up there, Tony. Let's go.
Wow, listen.
listen to that smattering of half fucking super weak applause. Wow, impressive. Very low music.
Oh, I was contemplating suicide.
Is that how loud the music's gonna be tonight? Was that the start of the big show that everybody's here to see? Blam, blam, blam. Welcome to the show. Now you do it. Perfect. Way to do it, Brian. Scoot over more that way. It fucked everything up again. Every time you come out here and check yourself, you gotta do it yourself. Make some noise, you fucking Monday night freaks. You can do better than him. You can do better than him. Why are you being lazy? Why was the deal? There you go, you motherfucker. I'm serious. I demand fucking respect. Hello to the people on live stream right now and on Periscope watching from all around the world. If you're watching from Houston, Texas, guess what's going to be in Houston, Texas this Saturday night? This show, Kill Tony, live from the Come and Take It Fest in Houston, Texas this Saturday. You might be finding that out on the internet right now. Live audience, welcome to the show. I'm pumped. This is another fucking half a Monday night show. You know what I mean? Feels good in here. I don't know what happened before I came out. You guys are out of it. This doesn't seem like a real show to me. Did something happen? Anybody want to speak up on behalf of the audience why you guys think you feel a little uncomfortable? Superman?
It's Trump week.
It might be that. The Comedy Store is crazy, and the door guys here are all comedians, and they're very funny. And when I arrived tonight, one of them was like, "There's a great view of the supermoon out back," and another one had his pants down. With his balls out.
That's why it's super.
He was looking at me from through his legs. With full eye contact. Which is their version of the Superman. So, it's the kind of fun we have here on a fucking Monday night, you know what I mean? Real comedy supermoons and shit like that. I'm excited about life, Brian. No other gigs to promote. I'm done. I was in New York City, Australia, all that blah 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 bullshit. And then I'm taking December off in Los Angeles, just hanging out here.
You deserve it, man. You had one of the craziest years ever. Started with your special in January. This whole year, you've been out of town.
Gosh darn it, Brian, I like what you're talking about right now. It's been an amazing year. One of my favorite things about my life, though, is this show. Everybody knows that. An hour and a half every single week. Again, you are at, live audience, the #1 live podcast in the world.
Yeah.
We have our house artist, Ryan J. Ebelt, the maker of this poster. He's drawing tonight's episode, already hard at work. Literally drawing on a blank piece of paper. We're going to see at the end of the show is tonight's episode. Let's just get it going, shall we? We have a band. We have a live band. This is unbelievable how much fun we have. Put your hands together for the Kill Tony band. It's Reagan Watkins and Joel Jimenez, everybody. This week. That is fucking hilarious. All the way, they have the two tops. I guess they all decided to be female UFC fighters, is what I'm catching on to. They have orange rinds in their mouth to signify mouthpieces. And they also literally had to draw abs on their bodies because that's how unhealthy the Kill Tony band is. Well, obviously, only, as you can tell by Jeremiah's body, they only use fruit as props. Pat, could you perhaps gotten a bigger piece of orange in your mouth, you think? I just love this.
I ate mine before I got to the stage. Can't resist.
Wow, aren't you adorable? We always love when Jeremiah shows off that gut of his. And for those of you that don't know, it's one of the fun running jokes of the show. Sometimes it is exposed and it bounces when he laughs. There it is, right there. Perfect example for you. If you're wondering what it looks like.
Hey, man!
You do have pigtails tonight, so you have pigtails and a pig front. I hate this audience tonight for some reason. Like, you guys are very unreactive to everything. Did you guys take a bus down from fucking Russia or something like that?
Red man, will you turn up this mic a little bit?
Oh shit, Jeremiah.
I got something to say.
Big announcement coming.
I keep going to different cities, and I'll have Death Squad fans come up to me, and they'll pull me aside. They're like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" They're like, "Hey man, you're not really fat, all right? Tony's just giving you a hard time." And I'm like, "You are my favorite."
Yeah, to those people I say, come see the live show.
Red man, stop with the pig noises. You're hurting my feelings. I dressed up as Miss Piggy a couple weeks ago. Now you bring up back the pig sound effects.
What are you supposed to be tonight? Is that a specific fighter?
Yeah, Ronda Rousey.
Oh, I thought you go with a deeper voice for Ronda.
Yes.
Wow, because Ronda's never going to do this show. There you go.
Took a few licks in one of the last UFC battles, and you know, just training hard to get back into the octagon.
And Joel, who are you supposed to be?
Raquel Pennington.
Oh, wow. And Pat, how about you? Are you a specific fighter?
Tony, I'm Joanna.
Oh, wow. It's Joanna. It's Joanna, but I like your style.
Tony, I've been liking these Instagram interactions you've been having. I've got a little crush on you, Tony.
I guess that's public now. Thanks, Joanna. It's true. I guess we have been communicating via Instagram.
Yes, a little bit.
Breaking news, I am very good friends with your current strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I hate this audience so much. It's like, do you guys know what show you came to? Like, is this weird? What is it? Somebody say something. Guy with the beard, what do you think the audience's problem is tonight? Was it Pat's pre-show warm-up?
I thought it was pretty good. I don't know.
Hey, can you do that?
Good.
Can you do that?
That's how it feels. That's all pretty good.
Can you do that sound effect again, Red Band? No, wrong one. Wrong one, Red Band. The one, the breaking news one.
Uh-oh.
Breaking news, live at Kill Tony, the audience is doing the mannequin challenge, everybody.
Absolutely right.
That's not an applause break. You can't do the wah-wah sound effect whenever it gets an applause break, Red Band. Now you and I have some beef already.
It's true. Red Man is a little trigger happy already tonight.
I'm sick of your pit noises, Red Band. Your ba-ba-bas. I've been back for 30 seconds. Just get starting to way down on me a little bit.
See, you didn't need that one.
Okay, all right, Red Band. Let's see how it's going to be tonight.
All right, you guys are out of control. You guys ready to meet tonight's guests, huh? You guys It's going to be the least rock and roll episode of Kill Tony that we've ever had. Comedians, you feel it? Shitty audience? Yeah! Anyway, you guys better fucking shape up. If you guys need to order shots of tequila, raise your hand right now. All right.
This guy's got the right idea. He's eating a chocolate chip cookie in thongs right now.
In what? What's that?
Thongs. Flip-flops.
Oh, those kinds of thongs. I gotcha. Yeah, those are flip-flops. Where are you visiting from, sir?
Orange County.
Orange County. Yeah, long trip. Like so many of our Kill Tony fan base.
Awesome! Awesome!
All right, let's meet tonight's guests. Always two of the funniest comedians in the world on this show. This is two of our favorite returning guests. Put your hands together for the great Kirk Fox and Brent Morin. Well, you know what that means. They just got blacklisted. Wow, and the first time in Kill Tony history the guests have missed their spot. And there they are, Kirk Fox and Brent Morin. There they are. I love it.
Good to see everybody. This is exciting. That's all I got. That was it. Is this on?
Yeah.
On, right?
It's on, and it is lovely. Welcome to the
Feels
show.
light.
Sorry, I blew that awesome intro. That was a lot of energy. I didn't know what was happening. I just saw you playing the sax well, and I figured that's got to be an intro. And I missed it.
How's that, Brian?
Apologize.
Thank you, Brian. That's better. That's why my opening line fucking didn't hit.
It was the volume. So welcome back to the show, guys. Kirk is coming in with Bee Juice. As you
A
can
little
tell.
beet juice, I'll be juicing. I feel strong about it.
You know,
Beet juice
you know when
feels
you
good.
drink beets, your pee and poop come out red.
Yeah, I've already tried it. Fucking, it does.
There you
It's a
go.
combo product.
Just making sure that you know, because I've done that
I'm not
before.
drinking it for the health. It's for the fun.
Yeah. What do you think of this group of UFC female fighters that I have on the show tonight?
They look good, man. They seem to really believe in what they're selling.
As you can tell, that UFC
I don't know, I mean,
fighter
it's
is...
short hair that would give me a lot of fear. That's a lot of fear back there.
I mean, they're cut. They definitely got a pack.
Got the look down.
As you can tell, the UFC fighter with the saxophone is currently fighting diabetes. So, and losing round 5, deep in the octagon, which is also what you
Your old
call a
drummer is
stomach.
not helping your case.
It's true.
He's really just adding to it.
Jeremiah's a sexy man.
Yeah, it's true. It's
What's left of him?
What does that mean? Like I was like, no, that's funny. Wait, what?
He's talking about what's left of you when you lose limbs in a few months from diabetes. They go gangrene and then.
Well, sorry, Tony. I already have staph infection from going barefoot for this intro. I'm trying to just take this show to the next limit. Hashtag mannequin challenge. Hashtag wake up, you idiots!
I feel like they're visiting from somewhere or something. Like, it's very bizarre. Maybe maybe you guys just don't know how quiet of an audience you are. It's very...
Tony, I didn't know I'd be this close to a symbol. We're going to either have to move him or me.
Let's just move a whole drum set.
Oh my god, is it too loud, Kirk? Are you gonna be...
I'll work through it, but I'm aware of it.
I'm gonna cater to you, Kirk.
Whoa!
Did you play that song?
Better, thank you.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Talk about a symbol of solidarity.
Talk about a couple of...
Fuck you.
I was gonna do a simple wordplay, but then I saw that eat it, and I was like, oh, I'll sit this one out.
Let's start tonight's show, shall we? You guys know how it works. Over 50 comedians signed up with a chance to do 60 seconds on this stage, and then they get interviewed by us afterwards about anything. Maybe we talk about what they talked about, maybe we just ask them questions about their life. Comedians, you know
Is
your
that a
60...
toenail or a pickle?
Oh, well. You podcast.
I'm not
Why would I
sure.
pick up a 20?
Because it could have been his falling off.
For you
When you
podcast
say, what do you
listeners,
think? I would have asked you if I knew.
Kirk, just
Yes, sir.
follow through with whatever you're gonna say. Just finish it real quick. Hold on.
Didn't I?
For you podcast listeners, there was something on the ground there while I was giving the explanation of the show. The 60 seconds, comedians, you guys know how it works. A lot of new names in the bucket tonight. You know your 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. Okay, well we have volume on that, Brian. It's like,
It literally
The
says
joke-
meow.
the joke isn't funny if you prove at parts that the sound could be better the entire show.
It's one of those episodes, Tony.
Why? Why can't it just be a good episode?
Supermoon Trump week.
Supermoon Trump week is the excuse of the week from Red Band on why the show isn't as good as it possibly can be. Reason number 2 is the audience. You better wrap it up in your 60 seconds when you hear that kitty, or else you're gonna bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Whoa, Jeremiah, get out of there. Here we go. You guys ready to start the fucking show or what? Make some noise. I know it's hard for you. I know it's exhausting for you. Monday evening on the Sunset Strip. I know it's tough living.
I love that sax.
Whew. Let's see if this is real. Put your hands together for CJ Kelly.
Woo! My name is CJ Kelly. I'm a son of a fisherman from the Florida Keys, and by fisherman, what I really mean is cocaine, smalala! Sorry, Dad, didn't mean to snitch on you, but that's just what us white people do. Getting out of time. I grew up on a boat, 78-foot boat. People tell me all the time, oh, must be nice. Must be nice growing up on a 78-foot boat. Listen, motherfucker, that's a fishing boat, okay? There's 3 bedrooms. You know how hard it is to build Legos in your living room when that shit's going like this? Alright, times were tough. Growing up in Florida, right? We just legalized it actually, which is great, but growing up in Florida, weed is a huge crime. People in California are what I like to call weed privileged, okay? I didn't get to go to candy shops growing up and pick and choose what I wanted, all right? I went to a guy named Clarence who was 350 pounds with dreadlocks and gold teeth, and I got what I got. Even if it was oregano. I had to take that loss. Damn, Clarence, that's some really good shit, man. Thanks for making me wait 2 hours in the hood in Miami.
There you go, a minute from CJ Kelly. CJ, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy? Tell the truth. Be very careful what you say at this
consistently, not very long.
Bad answer. Try again. That's something better than not very long.
I started doing comedy in Boston in 2012, but I took a couple hiatuses.
Until today?
Until today.
Okay, so, alright, CJ, you really grew up on a boat?
I did. My parents are from Boston, and up until I was 4 years old, we used to go from Nantucket Island down to the Florida Keys.
Wow, that's like fucking super white privilege shit. I don't ever say that because I'm like super white privilege, but that seems super duper white privilege to me. Like, oh, here we go.
Take the,
Tony's it's lost.
Unbelievable. I mean, it's unbelievable.
This is the beginning of the end.
It's a big, crazy show. All we have to do.
Now, CJ, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
I kind of liked what you were talking about, but the fact that you were this character you created that you thought was funny, that you should just be telling the jokes
As myself.
as yourself.
Okay.
That way, if we're not laughing at you, you know it's you. So what I'm saying is, your shit's good, but you came out doing all this, and it took us all away from whatever you're talking about. Your story's interesting.
Yeah.
Just believe that you're interesting enough as yourself instead of whatever the fuck you were doing.
How long have you been in LA?
About a year.
About a year. What do you do for work?
I'm a waiter.
Where are you a waiter at?
A place called Lucille's Barbecue.
Lucille's
Oh,
Barbecue.
nice.
Where's that at?
There's a couple of them. I work in West Covina.
Ooh.
Wow. Fancy.
So you live in West Covina?
Yes, I live in West
So that's a long drive, man.
Yeah, I don't have a car either, so...
He takes the boat
Yeah, I take that.
from West Covina. When's the last time did your family still go on this boat trip?
No, I got more bits about that.
You guys ever go on the boat trip and end up bringing black people with you to take care of your house?
Not quite.
What the fuck just happened there? What was that? I think I just had a, what's that? When a ghost jumps inside of you? I totally played that, so that joke on the ghost. What's that, the fucking
Yeah, black
exorcism?
guys come in here, they want.
I like the idea of a ghost who doesn't know what the word possessed means, who jumped inside your body. It's like, this person thing just jumped inside my soul.
Let's leave him without the ability to think of the word that just happened to him. Oh, CJ.
You ever take a bunch of black guys on your boat? Like, what?
CJ, you come from a family that has a...
Was your dad really a drug dealer?
I'm not gonna say.
There we go.
Well, you did-
answer is yes.
Your dad was
He
a
came
drug
out and he
dealer.
said his dad was a cocaine dealer.
Wow. Is
Smuggler,
it
smuggler.
Whitey Bulger?
Not quite.
Not quite, but worked with
I
Whitey.
get Christmas cards from his mother.
I'm a little turned up.
You got Christmas cards from Whitey Bulger's, your dad did?
My
Got
dad.
Christmas cards from Whitey Bulger's mother?
allegedly. You gotta say allegedly.
Cover it up with drums. But you're all jokes.
Like Merry Christmas card, they've all got huge bulges in the picture. It's like Merry Christmas from the Bulgers, and they've got giant mounds.
Okay, Whitey Bulger
They're
murdered him. I don't
huge.
think he knows who Whitey is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's in
That's
Boston.
the-
I watched a documentary about it.
It's a good doc.
Yeah, I was born in Boston though, so.
Right. And then you went from Boston to here a year ago.
Yes.
What did you do for work when you were in Boston?
I work for a timeshare company, so I got to work at Fenway, the Garden, Gillette Stadium. It's kind of shitty work, you know what I mean? But money was
Go to the games.
all 3 games, yeah, it was good.
What's your love life like?
I have a girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
You met her out here?
I did.
At Lucille's?
Not quite. Dive bar.
Dive bar.
Yeah.
What's your name?
She was a little heavy.
Want a
but it's
PBR?
okay.
You do. So whistle on a pipe. Hold on a second. We need to. That means we have to review something.
Did you just say she was a little heavy?
A little heavy.
You outgo.
No, but is that how you describe her to your friends?
Very smart. Heavy.
Great, because her pizza line
Maybe that's the
See
one
that in the
you
way,
say
though.
no comment about it.
You have the most beautiful
Don't worry that
eyes.
your dad's a
You're
good
heavy as
man.
shit. And I love
She likes long walks on the beach, and she needs them. CJ, if heavy is pig is out of control tonight.
you. I like CJ. I like the honesty.
Yeah, me too. If heavy is the first word you use to describe her, what's your second word to describe this girl you've been dating a year?
Just a huge stoner. Heavy.
Mexican.
Wow. In your face, Joe Jimenez!
The first time I met this beautiful heavy Mexican woman.
That should be your opener. You know, I'm dating a fat Mexican. Just get it out there, but you know, conversational. You should just dance in your races and you're not matching it with that cartoon you came out as. Because that's what's funny to me. This guy, I watched for a minute before I arrested him.
You have holes in your shoes.
Is she here?
I'm bored. I'm not very rich.
Okay, so heavy Mexican. How about a third word to describe this, the love of your life?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have had that one. Number one.
I think you might want to shuffle the deck a little bit, CJ.
And we're back.
She's heavy, Mexican, horrible, terrible, the worst, beautiful.
Just an emotional roller coaster for that one.
Wow.
How many times have you got her
I feel like
pregnant?
shit.
Brian tried to force something in there.
How many times have you got her pregnant? I mean, did you wear a condom? Or do you just, it's just the sperms can't get in there?
Or is it one of those, because I mean the first word was heavy, so is it one of those situations where it's like, you know, she didn't know she was pregnant type of That's how it works with fat chicks. They don't find out they're pregnant until it's just like, wee. It's like, what the fuck?
She has 2 kids that are
Does she
stoners.
have a car?
She does have a car.
So she's got that going for her.
In her defense, so it's a Flintstone car where she has to run at the bottom.
No, she'd be skinny then.
What do you think would happen if she got pregnant?
I would.
Now, did you cover the mic like any of us gave a fuck what you were going to say? Like it was secretive?
Would she?
Would she care?
Would she care?
Would she?
Why do you keep covering with the mic? We're the only podcast that has subtitles, by the way, so we're fine. That is a great slogan, by the way. The only podcast with subtitles. That's gotta be like a t-shirt or something. Just kidding, we don't make t-shirts for this show.
Brian's having way too much fun.
Way too much fun. He just hits a button every time somebody's done saying anything.
Hee-haw! What?
CJ, have you been doing stand-up a lot in town since you've been redoing it?
Yeah, I've been trying to, you know. Just either I take an Uber or the bus or get rides from
Yeah, West Covina's tough.
Yeah.
You got cheap rent?
Yeah, it's cheap. We got Chatterbox out there too, which is our.
You got chowder blocks?
Chatterbox. They got an open mic out there.
Chowder box.
Chatterbox. Chatterbox.
It's Chatterbox up in Boston.
Yeah, Chatterbox. Yeah.
In West Covina, there's a club, huh?
Chatterbox is like a yeast infection.
Oh, Brian, when you do what you do good, there's no
If not, it
better.
will be soon, Brian. You just keep fucking.
All right, CJ, any parting words? Anything else for CJ, guys?
No, just thank you very much, guys. Thanks for having me.
CJ, just be yourself, man. You're close.
All right, thank you very much.
There you go, CJ Kelly will be There he goes.
For some reason, I want to meet his girlfriend. Oh, you're just like he described you.
Except for that last part.
Told me all about you.
She better not be here. That is the end of that.
That's the balloon.
She's just in the back. She's like, ¿por qué?
Oh, I love you, Jennifer. I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Chris Wilmoth. Chris Wilmoth, everybody, come on.
I'm broke, like super broke. Today this homeless lady came up to me, asked me for $1. I was just like, it's really not in the budget. And like honestly, I'm from Pennsylvania. I don't feel that bad for homeless people out here. Like it's November and it's perfect sleeping weather. Like I share a garage with another dude and I sleep on a futon. Homeless lady by my house, twin mattress with a box spring. Sleeps under a bridge. Looks like a really, really cozy situation. I don't know, my sex life is getting like really, really pathetic. Like I have to plan my jerk off sessions. Like my friends, like my married friends, when they would talk about like scheduled sex, I'd be like, that's so pathetic. And now it's like, yeah, I totally understand.
Fuck yeah, Chris Wilmoth. There you go. This is your first time here, right?
I was on it one other time.
You were.
It was the Doug Benson episode though, so
That's probably why
you probably don't remember. Yeah.
So Chris, where are you from?
Pennsylvania,
Right, what part?
Erie.
We talked about this.
Yes, we did.
Very good. I remember now.
Do you really live in a garage?
Yes, I do.
There's so many, you could just talk about that for 15
Oh,
minutes.
yeah, I
Next
know.
somebody knocks on the door, you go like, press a button and wait for
You can't slam. That's a
Garage
real thing
door.
that we
You can't
do.
slam the garage door. That's a good point.
There's a. I
It's
mean,
weird you don't
there's
have
also
a
a
sex
screen door.
life living in a garage on a futon with roommates. You think you have a
Yeah,
better
yeah,
sex
and I like my roommate is like gorgeous, like just
Guy, girl?
like light-skinned black dude.
Oh shit. Someone just drove through the garage.
I mean, I can't bring women around him. That's all I'm saying.
See, he taught you the art of fucking in a garage. He knows how to do it.
I mean, I've heard it.
You can't bring women home to a garage because it's such small quarters that your baller-ass roommate will steal the girl from you? That's what you're saying?
That's what
Take her
Doesn't
back
he hear
and
you
take
when you
her?
come home when the garage door opens?
What's that?
Doesn't he hear you when you come home, the garage door opening?
Oh. Well, there's like a side door. It's all one room, so I mean, he hears it every.
Right.
Are there cars in there or no?
What's that?
Are there cars in there also or no?
No car. There's a car.
Just trying to get the picture.
Has he ever stolen a girl from you? Like at some point in the night you bring a girl back there and then all of a sudden she's just on the other side of the room fucking some other guy? That seems like it'd be pretty terrible. Of all the times.
If I was ever in the situation where I actually brought a girl back, then that probably would happen, but.
If you can't even afford alcohol though, do you just turn the car on and wait a bit when you have
Let's get that buzz on.
Baby, just wait. Baby, just wait till you. Baby, just baby, just meet me at 9 p.m. Baby at the meet me at 9 p.m. Baby. No, let me finish. I'm finishing. You wait. You're like, baby, I'll meet you. Baby, meet me at 9 p.m. The access code is 9245, and stop when your head hits the hanging tennis ball. I was positive that was not going to pay off, but then it was very impressive.
You really, that was beautiful.
I thought I was watching a guy have a stroke.
It was. It was a stroke of genius.
That was amazing commitment.
But anything that ends with a tennis ball, fuck it, I'm into it.
I mean, really
Just
good.
go, no, shut up, I'm not done.
My brain did go through it. There's a part of the machine where I do start trying to think of you try to think of everything that you think of in a garage, and I totally forgot about the hilarious tennis ball and a string. But Pat did not. Full focus.
Is there a house there?
There's
Is it a garage for a house?
2 houses on the property.
Is there a washer and dryer in there? I mean, is it?
There's a washer and dryer in the actual house.
Oh, the guest garage?
They
Not the
let us
garage.
use it.
This garage has a guest garage. That's fucking
How about the bathroom? What's the bathroom?
There's a toilet, and then there's like a 1 foot by 1 foot shower.
Is this in West Covina by any chance?
East LA.
1 foot.
East LA.
And then there's a.
Wait, East LA. Are you sure it's not a
1 foot
house?
by 1 foot shower. Do you have to stand on 1 foot at a time while you're in the shower?
Man, Pat with it again.
Fail like that.
I don't know. I have a different sense of humor.
How long have you lived in this garage?
Moved there. It's been like 2 months.
2 months. Where'd
Yes.
you live before that?
Simi Valley.
Whoa, West Covina
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
All right. We know what you do for work yet?
I can't say that. Because last time I was on this show, I said that, and my opinions don't line up with.
Cut it off before you have to pay for it.
You can't tell us
With the
what you
views of the company.
What's the name of the company?
Microsoft. Shit.
It's called Nazi America.
You're working for a company that allows you to live comfortably in a garage. So
Yeah, exactly.
Are you really worried about keeping this job that keeps you in a garage?
I mean,
Comfortably with one roommate in a garage, by the way.
my roommate was
Fuck, if I lose this job, I'll be fucking living in the garage.
exactly. It's a real thing.
I was in the house and I said something shitty not in the garage. Fuck, by next
Not
week I'll
making
be in the
any money
garage.
doing this shit.
I'm gonna work this job, I'm gonna save up, and I'm one day gonna have a shower that's 2 feet by 2 feet. Life's gonna be good. So you have a black roommate when he's 1 foot in, 1 foot
The
out
way
of
you
the
said
shower.
black was something about the way you said black.
Light skin.
I'm roasting.
Like Drake.
I'm roasting Snoop Dogg.
What?
That's the worst.
I don't get this
of all
whole
things
light
ever.
skin thing. What does that mean?
Have you ever seen Drake?
Good point. All right, fair enough. No, I don't
That's
get
a
it. I'm
light
sticking
skin
by the
black
story. What if it was
The
dark?
ones that are taking over the
That's why
world.
the drummer sometimes never
If
speaks.
it wasn't for the cops.
What is he doing?
He works at the same place that I work at.
You guys work.
He got me this job.
Is that a startup company that hasn't actually started
Apple
yet?
started in a garage.
And then they moved out of it though, right?
Apple was started. I mean, you
Yeah.
That's what every
Walk
lazy
up
guy who
fucking
lives in a
planes,
garage
we do
says. Apple started in a garage, that means I can make it. So is my Hyundai. It started in a garage.
Chris, any weird hobbies or things that you're good at or something like that?
No, that's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to.
Nothing else at all.
I mean, you're good at keeping secrets, man. Your boss when you fucking
Alright.
I like your cadence on stage, though.
Can you tell us?
I like his cadence on stage.
It is true. You have great delivery.
Thank you for finally giving me some feedback.
He wants it.
Nothing worse than comedians come on and say feedback. It's not feedback. You're just happy to get a fucking compliment.
secrets from us.
Where's that breaking news button when you need it?
Yeah, exactly. It's steady place.
This just in, Kill Tony gives some actual feedback.
We're the feedback show. What do you mean feedback?
And also, everything we say, we're talking about your world, and they're laughing. So you're getting a shitload of feedback.
Yeah, how many garage
You
jokes
got
do you just
15 new
get?
minutes on garage humor.
Dude, the tennis ball bit, you close with that, you open with...
Yeah, it's true. That whole thing is a lot funnier. I mean, you know, I don't know why people take
I live in the
compliments
garage,
as
my last
feedback.
roommate got run over. It's just fucking...
You have good delivery. Finally! Thank you! I was dying over here without feedback. Good God, Chris.
Now tell us where you work.
Yeah. What's the company rhyme with? Hurry up and answer.
It rhymes with Troost Mobile.
Horizon.
Oh, wow. It's just in. Someone's really bad at rhyming. No. You know what's weird? Did you get in trouble last time you were on?
I did.
Someone talked to you.
No, well, this
Head
like
of
crazy
Verizon.
woman emailed the set to my PR.
Whoa. So she was listening live and she's like, we can hear you now.
Fucking serious?
You did
Hear
just call
you
her a
now.
crazy woman, so she'll be back.
Chris, we're gonna
This
need
set
you.
wasn't as.
We're gonna need you to sprint over to HR, please, and
How bitchy is that Verizon guy on the Sprint network now doing those commercials? It's like, it's such a little bit. Like, I hate that.
Take that money.
what a traitor.
Did that what the lady, did she say anything about your set?
No, nothing at all. No feedback? No
When you have America's strongest and biggest network, you don't care about your employees having fun on their days off.
Yeah. So,
Wow. So Verizon worked for you. Well, that's all right. Chris, I just wanted to get the company name out of you so that they have that. Obviously, we've reached our stop on this elevator, so get out, Chris. There he goes. Chris Wilmot, everybody. There he goes. He's on Twitter at The Real Brock. I don't know why he's The Real Brock. Why would you be The Real Brock? That's not even your name. At The Real Brock on Twitter, Chris Wilmot. But he's The Real Brock. This looks like a fake name. How about Ben Bizune? Ben Bizune. Here we go. Ben Bizune, everybody. Ben Bizune.
You guys ready for some urban comedy? I'm just playing. My voice sounds like this. I've always wondered why I sound like Chappelle doing an impression of a white person. And I realized it's because of my parents. Most people learn to speak from their parents. They kind of sound like their parents. But my parents are African. And when they talk, they sound really African. So at a young age, I made a conscious choice. I was like, I'm not going to sound like you foreigners. And instead, I learned to talk from watching children's television. So that's why I sound exactly like Arthur the Aardvark. Just like, hey, DW. I just sound like that. Like, I'm not even trying. Multiple people throughout my life have felt the need to come up to me and tell me I sound white. Like, they'll come up to me and say, Ben, you are hands down the whitest black dude I know. Like, they might as well be saying, like, props on your whiteness, bro. Like, it's a compliment? It's not. It's like a really shitty thing to say. You're calling me the most opposite of what I physically am? That'd be like if I went up to a girl and I was like...
Finish it, Ben, finish it.
That'd be like if I went up to a girl and I was like, Jenny, you are hands down the manliest woman I know.
Ben, I love that set. Very good. Ben, I was so hoping that the first words out of your mouth were going to be, I am the captain now. Right?
Everybody had to be the He's from the country right next to me. I'm Ethiopian, he's Somalian, so...
I love Ethiopian stuff. I love reference to...
I'm kidding.
I live next to Little Ethiopia.
They got good food.
It's John. And
You live next to
Ethiopia.
they just fucking eat everything with their hands. It's amazing.
You live next to the rapper Little Ethiopia.
The shizzle dizzle.
Ben, that's cool. Were you born in Ethiopia?
I was born here, but my parents were born there.
Oh, very cool. Wow. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Awesome. That's fun. How long have you been doing stand-up?
Like 6, 7 years.
He's one of the funniest young comedians.
Yeah,
in the
I've seen
game.
him before.
Shows. That's incredible.
I love Ben Bazuna. I will say that publicly.
I love that.
I love Patty Regan too.
By how much Pat knows you and loves you, I'm guessing you live in the Los Feliz area?
No, I live in Culver City. I used to live over there.
He used to live in a garage with a guy named Chris as a light skin.
True, that was me.
How do you make your money, Ben?
I do Postmates right now, and
Oh,
then I also will edit things for people. when they ask
Postmates
me.
is the food delivery one, right?
Yeah, that's where if you have a shitty car, you can like Uber, and they don't have to see your car, so you can just use it the same way as like an Uber.
But it can be other things too. Like sometimes it's food, but they can one time I bought stuff from American Eagle for somebody. Like it can be any store.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's cool. I use it.
You never
every
used
day.
it?
No.
So it's a
Buying
good
stuff
thing.
from American Eagle.
I don't know.
Yeah, he does.
I need some cargo shorts.
2000.
I'm guessing the guy that took boat trips from Boston to Florida every year with his family. I'm in an emergency situation. I need I need a blue hoodie.
Do you have
Yeah, we have a very serious issue. We're over here watching the Friends marathon, and
Have you ever delivered? Have you ever delivered something that you thought people urgently needed?
I mean, the most like that thing I've delivered is probably someone was sick and they had me go to CVS and get them
to get them American Eagle shorts.
It was like Sudafed and soup and other shit you get when you have a cold.
What about the opposite? Anyone shit? You're like, you don't need that.
American Eagle. Probably the American Eagle, or just someone at the middle of the day getting liquor. That's what I'm like. This is the middle of the day, dude.
At least he's
Don't
responsible.
judge him.
Maybe they were getting.
Maybe
they're
he's celebrating.
Maybe they're planning ahead. I don't know. Yeah.
Brent, why are you so sensitive about it?
I don't want to talk about it. Ken said he wouldn't talk about it.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I was watching Friends.
What goes better with Friends than cargo shorts and vodka?
Yeah.
What kind of liquor was it?
It fucked up into some weird terms.
I'm so bad with names of liquor. It was some type of rum.
Captain Morgan?
Yes, the most.
Oh, God.
Trash people.
Oh, super trash.
Where was this? What?
Yeah, where'd you have to deliver it to? What was the airport? What was the?
That was your garage for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Captain Morin's during the
It
day.
was someplace in Westwood. It was college kids.
When you dropped it off to them, did you go, I am the captain now? Super right there. He looks like the fucking guy from the movie.
He's handsome.
Oh, totally. I mean, you sound nothing like him, but you can do that voice. Jeremiah can teach you.
I'm the captain now.
Ben,
This was a good impression.
so you're working at Postmates, you're a comedian. What's your living situation like?
Right now, I live in Culver City in a house with 4 other comedians.
Yeah. I was talking about this yesterday with somebody. I had a flashback to it. There was a little while where I slept on a hammock. There was a little while I thought that was the wise investment at one point. Was we were at one of those Sam's Club things, and I had I don't know. I think it was. I mean, this is when I very first started, and I thought that for some reason I was just high enough to be shopping, and I was instead of getting a nice air mattress or something like that, this hammock is baller as fuck. I literally did. And then I had to unpack it, put it together, and then you can't sleep in a hammock.
You can have sex in a hammock unless the girl's ending up in the attic. It's like a slingshot.
Again,
Yeah.
sorry,
I
I'm
never really understood sleeping in hammocks. It's like sleeping in a rope trap. It's horrible.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like a crab or something like that. Yeah. And I also slept on a beanbag for a little while, which is crazy. I spent like a month or two on a fucking beanbag when another person had to take the couch in the living room at an all-comedy den like that.
Are you a cartoon character?
At one point in life, I was.
I thought I was gonna say a real world cast member.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. It really was. There was a period in time where there was like 5 comedians in a 2-bedroom apartment. There was one time where there was 4 of us in a studio. Yeah. And then
A movie studio?
And then I became, what I am now.
Did you have like curtains up to separate everyone, or was it just like?
Ben, why are you asking me questions?
I'm curious.
What was it?
Do you have curtains up in there to like separate, or was it just like nothing? Like everyone could see each other?
No, it was nothing. But the good thing was that we were all starting to work a bit, so none of us were ever there at the same time.
Okay, that's good.
Hey,
Do
Tony,
you
how
remember-
hard was it to do that as a comedian, live in a studio with 3 other people?
Charlie Rose.
Are any of them still there? Are you the only one that made it out?
One of them is still doing stand-up.
Tony, when you look back at that point in your life, do you reflect and you're like, wow, I've grown so much as a person, a comedian, and a realtor?
Well, the thing is that I think I was as great as I am now back then, but other people just hadn't noticed it.
Do you miss some of those days? Do you miss that time of your life, Tony? Do you think back to the
I do. I remember the first thing that I ever wrote on all of TV was the roast of our new President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. And it was if you look, the quality of the roast dramatically started increasing on that roast. Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe not. And he became president. What the fuck was my point? Oh, I remember watching that. I saw that for the first time. I was on the top bunk of a bunk bed in that apartment, and it was on the TV at the end of the thing. Crazy shit.
Now, Tony,
Bunk beds.
would
I was
you-
in a fucking bunk bed when the Trump roast aired.
Tony, would you ever switch from the top bunk to the bottom bunk just to get
I see what you guys are doing now, and I'm rotating us out. For a while, I enjoy it because a lot of the listeners of the podcast don't get to ever really find out that much about me. But at this point, I'm going to change it around. Look what you brought out of the show, Ben.
I'm so happy to learn more about you. I mean, we don't know anything.
Man, Ben is a really likable podcast.
He really is. Are you like, what are you? Are you like one of the Obamas or something like that?
I would love to marry Malia. I think that would be like a life goal. It would be so good. Like to just be like, I feel like if I
You're white enough, you have a chance.
yeah, I feel like if I married Malia, I would change my last name to Obama. I was like,
Well, that's the kind of hope and change that I think answer to or something like that. All right, Ben. It was nice to meet you.
They're into or something.
Anything else for Ben, guys? Any thoughts for Ben Kirk?
He's great. He's funny, man. What do you?
Yeah, you're
funny.
still
Got this
cul-de-sac.
vicious
Just
smile
keep
all
writing
over.
and
Nothing can
just
stop
keep
you.
writing and be yourself. I mean, what? There's nothing to attack.
You're gonna be
You're
on
still
NBC.
black enough where I'm not going to attack you.
You killed it tonight, and you're gonna absolutely kill it at every diversity showcase that you have for the rest of the year.
that's the hope.
There he goes, Ben. Can you say your last name so I always say it right?
It's Kazuna.
Bazuna.
Rhymes with Tuna.
Ben Bazuna.
There he goes, Ben
They'll
Bazuna.
change that. They'll change that last name.
You just said it right. There we go. That's got a good ring to it. Ben Obama.
Love that sax, dude.
It's great. Fuck yeah. Jeremiah's lost 3 pounds since the start of the show.
That looks good.
Oh,
Thanks, Daddy.
oh, you guys back each other up a lot. All right. This
Yeah, it's called teamwork, Tony. It's called a duo. It's called friendship. Heard of it? Yeah, now Red Band's got your back with the gay music. There you go.
Yeah, no, I know how it works. This lady's leaving forever. I pulled a name out of the bucket, and this has really good handwriting. Nice. Which is an interesting thing. You don't see that very often on this show. Put your hands together for Judd Zumwalt.
I'm done with science. I think scientists discovered everything there is, and now they're just making things up. They said that cows in different areas of the country have different accents, as if cows in the valley are like, mill? I don't think any of those kids in the magic school bus had their parents sign a permission slip. What's that? Your teacher wants to shrink you down and insert you into one of your classmates? You're homeschooled now. Yeah, I never understood the Charlotte's Web. They saw that web and they were like, oh, look at that, that's some pig. That's some pig right there. It's a terrific pig. Look at that pig. What about the spider that can write in English? I think that Don't Wake Daddy, the board game, probably has a pretty dark origin.
Wow. A very good minute.
You sound like Ben should have.
Thanks, Kirk.
You got it.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like he was unfrozen from a block of ice?
Wow, what are you, Judd? Why do I feel like you've ordered American Eagle off Postmates before?
Man, I knew I recognized you.
Wow. I mean, you're just the coolest, huh?
Thanks, man.
You would have no problem getting laid no matter how many roommates you have in any kind of garage. You just fucking open up the side of the house and fuck everything inside.
Tony, last time I was here, you asked me a question. You were like, how many girls did you stop fucking to come here tonight?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Wait, take a moment to laugh at that like the last audience did. How many girls did you stop fucking to be here tonight?
I got home and my girl was like, well, how many was it?
Oh, wow. I got you in serious trouble. Fuck, she must be extra mad tonight because you left the house with her haircut. Where's my hair tie?
I actually did borrow this hair tie from her.
What'd you say? That is her hair tie?
Yeah,
that's her hair tie.
I ran out.
Judd Zummel.
The baker's dozen around that head.
Looks like somebody scalped Anna Kendrick.
Remember that tennis ball on a rope jump for a minute? So Judd, let's get into it. What do you do for work?
I'm a dishwasher.
Let me tell you this. Wow, okay.
Just doing this comedy thing till that dishwashing gig takes off, man.
Where do you wash dishes?
Clio Hotel. Or Redberry Hotel, the Clio restaurant.
Nice.
That sounds nice. Sounds like you're gonna wash dishes.
Yeah. Can I plug something? I got a movie coming out.
You do?
Yeah.
What?
You can plug it at the end. Let's get back to the dishes.
Sorry.
Don't think we're going to forget about the dishes.
Alright, cool. Let's talk about the dishes.
Now, did you work up to that?
That is, dude, I don't talk to anybody all day because I don't speak Spanish.
Wow. Somehow that's more racist than that exorcism that happened to me or whatever.
I'm not talking to him because I don't like him.
I feel like, yeah, you wash your dishes in like slow motion and like, the bubbles are like getting on you and you're tossing your hair. You wash your dishes on like a car in an 80s music video.
Do you wash dishes? Do you wash your dishes at home, or do you not bring your work home with you?
I do.
Do you have to wear a hairnet dishwashing?
No.
It's part of your contract.
I'm not touching the food.
You're like, you get that fucking hairnet away
They've got
from
me
you.
in very bad, nobody can see.
Is there one like plate that comes back the most? Is there something that order that comes back the most?
How many dishes does he wash? Sexy dishwashing.
No, it's just non-stop. It's just dishes all.
Wow.
One's
Dishwashing.
done. We're closed.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But, we'll see what happens.
I mean, do you actually wash them, or do you put them in a machine? What do you? You gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a giant machine.
What's your favorite dishwashing soap? It's Dawn. Seem like a Dawn guy.
A Dawn guy.
Really? Wow, I nailed it.
No, I don't use the soap. I just use.
You don't even use soap? That's how good you are. I'm actually actually one of the worst dishwashers in the history of civilization.
Machine is preloaded with
Welcome to the Redberry Hotel.
I don't even use water. I use
Get with
soap.
the red bear, you're dying.
the machine.
Just gotta look at it, and it's done.
Your dishes are clean. When you're there,
I got cracks from my teeth.
Now, is this,
Dish.
now, is washing dishes, is it temporary or something you want to
I
just
hope
ride
it's,
to the end?
I hope it's temporary. Yeah,
You
it
could be one of the best in the world.
could be.
You said you don't use soap. What do you mean?
No. The soap's already in the machine. I'm not like.
So you load the machine.
Yeah. It's just a big machine, and I'm filling up pallets with dishes.
That's like a robot job, right, guys? That's like a job. Does anyone else have a robot job where, like, in 3 years, you know for sure an Armatron has your job?
Yeah.
Got a little quiet, I think.
Yeah, man. Sorry, robots.
Yeah.
Do you get tips?
No.
You don't?
No, I have a terrible job.
How long have you
Oh, we
worked
know
there?
that.
Just 4 months.
4 months. What did you do before that?
I used to be a PA, second AD on movies.
What'd you say, Jeremiah?
That's how shitty being a second AD is. If you're like, fuck it, I'd rather go wash dishes.
Yeah, it just made me so miserable. So I'm just it's something I'm doing in between until I can find something.
I used to wash dishes when I was younger, and it was just like I could listen to music, so it was more just this. I just did this.
You were listening to music back then?
on my
What?
CD Walkman.
Oh my god.
I listened to the Kill Tony podcast.
Tony, my first job was washing dishes.
Yeah.
So you have to get up on like a
For
house.
real. One night, I was like, yeah, I was 16. I said, I need a job in washing dishes at a Chinese restaurant in my neighborhood. After 3 or 4 plates, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah. I lasted a couple months.
So the fact that you've done it 4 months tells me a lot about your character.
I mean, I need to work.
You have to get up on a house and like, do you use like Windex or something for like a direct TV dish? Are they different? Are they different dishes?
You gotta stop.
Like, what do you use Windex?
You gotta get that dye out of your hair. Let's get that dye's got to your brain. You gotta.
I have a different sense of humor.
That's what he says when things don't work.
That's a quality satellite dish.
It's funny, Tony.
I agree completely. Judd, so you're washing dishes. How long have you had this girlfriend for?
Just 4 months now. It's about the same
Wait,
time as the dishwasher.
Did you meet
Just
her
a
at work?
great
No,
day.
I didn't meet her. She has a great job. She
What-
works for UCLA.
She works for UCLA, dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
She was eating at the hotel. She goes, I'm sorry, who washed this dish?
You never, and you said
See my work?
just the plates breaking in the background as they make passionate love. All right.
Only at the Redberry Hotel.
Judd, what are your parents like?
I only have my dad. My mom passed away, but my dad was he's military. He was kind of a strict dad.
And then how old were you when you killed your mom? Christ, dude. What did happen yesterday?
It did happen.
Let's find out.
She just wouldn't clean the kitchen, so
It's a real live show. None of these questions were.
do the fucking dishes, I'll kill you. That's the last thing you heard.
That's why I like
That's why you're washing dishes, man.
It's the part where we find out more about Judd.
Judd, I think you're gonna do just fine.
Thanks.
There you go. We'll just save it. Judd, okay. I don't think anybody wants to talk about the mom thing, including you. Your dad's a military guy.
Yeah, he's retired now.
Okay. What branch of the military?
Army.
Is he tough on you? Is he like, put your damn hair, boy?
No, he thinks it's cool. He never wanted me to be in the army though. He just
Right.
like do what you want to do. So
Yeah.
just-
You wanted you to wash
certainly are.
dishes.
And you certainly are doing what you
Yeah.
want to do.
Well, I love washing dishes, Daddy.
He's on board with the comedian dream.
Hell
He
yeah.
thinks it's cool.
Yeah.
Do you eat pussy?
Are you kidding me?
What if that wasn't a Charlie Rose interview? Where he just asked all those questions. So you eat
Dressed like
pussy?
a woman.
That's his entire diet. Look at this guy. gets all of his vitamins and nutrients from eating pussy.
Dressed like a female fighter, right?
Oh!
Tony, you know you're good looking if you're washing dishes and you're still fucking.
Oh, totally. This guy's no problems at all. Everybody else is like, oh, you live in a half a garage. It's like, no, you don't have any swagger like Judd Zumwalt.
I fucking wash dishes, no soap. I don't give a fuck. I fucking clean these things. I'm loading like a freight train.
Conveniently at the Redberry Hotel, just right from work.
I could be washing dishes at any hotel in America. I chose the fucking Redberry because it's close. Just walk across the street and start fucking doing dishes.
They got the best pussy.
I feel like right before he exits his house every day, there's a hand-carved sign that says "Eat pussy, wash dishes." It says like,
have you ever found anything on a plate, like a piece of jewelry, something?
No,
Piece of jewelry.
you know what? People stick their gum to the plate, and that's
Oh, and
Don't do that.
to you, that's just
that's not good.
that's the part. That's the
That's
It's
part.
nice to see that you
That's
have
when he gets
fucking
really
boundaries.
He comes up to the main restaurant. Who the fuck? Come on a plate.
And then it was your girlfriend, like, I did it.
There's one thing that snaps him.
Are there situations where you do what Brent does and just fuck?
Yeah.
I keep it up while I'm at work.
Oh, you
Well, they make you keep it up.
Yeah.
while-
When do you put it down? When do you let your hair down?
It just screws off. Normally all the time. It was just a little too knotted up right now. It's
And do you think you're going to cut your hair? Do you think it's coming? You're going to cut your hair off? Or, I mean, 'cause every time I see you, you always have your hair up. So it's like you don't even like your hair anymore.
when the Halloween.
Yeah, I have a question. Why do you hate your hair so much?
"Hi, welcome to Catty Questions with Redman."
Brendan to do his podcast. You gotta cut your
You
hair.
must really hate yourself and your hair if you keep it up all the time. What's going
Yeah,
on?
it's like such pretty hair that it feels like you hate it. Like no, you don't even wear it. Like how beautiful it is. Anytime you make fun of Brian, he tries to drown it out with sound effects.
Judd's also a filmmaker. Judd, you're a filmmaker also. So you wash dishes, make movies, you fucking live in it.
What's the name of the movie that you're in? Is it Superman Bud?
It's called President's Day.
Oh, the Mark Wahlberg movie?
Hopefully it's as entertaining as the holiday President's Day.
It's
Patriots Day.
It's really fun. It's like slasher films that are based on holidays, like Black Christmas, blah blah.
Never heard of them.
So
Black Christmas, is that a Tyler Perry movie?
it's gonna be
Or as Chris says, light-skinned Christmas.
but it's
I mean, poor guys. Just listen, man. I have to go back to work, so I just want to get this movie out of here.
So you're in a slasher
Like,
movie?
hee-haw.
yeah, it's a comedy. So all these dead presidents of the United States come back to life, and they hunt down the stereotypical kids.
Does it take place in a kitchen?
Of all the dead presidents, who do you play? George Wash It the Dishes?
That's quick.
You guys groan. You guys groan like you've heard a president wash dishes joke before. Oh, the old George Wash the Dishes. Tony had that one in his pocket. Just think of that in the moment for us. Tony. Fucking groans. I knew I hated you. Tony. I want next Monday's audience right now.
Tony. Andrew.
You got so pissed, it was like you found a piece of gum under your chin.
Pat Reagan.
Hello. Andrew, I keep getting poked on Facebook.
That doesn't make any sense. This is Andrew Jackson.
Tony, he's got Andrew Polk. It's James K. Polk.
James K. I keep getting poked on Facebook.
James K. Polk is in it.
Just washing dishes, reading books. Fuck it. Nice.
It's good, man. Eric Myers is in it. Matthew Broussard plays the young JFK.
Who do you play?
I was almost Lincoln.
Kirk was almost Lincoln. There was a
Then I read it and said, what the fuck is that? Holy shit. I watched my
Man, it's
dishes
an
and
Oscar
I fucking
movie.
read the script.
I played the jock douchebag.
Wow.
Awesome.
I'm really glad.
Patriots Day? Isn't the movie you were in?
The Patriot.
The Patriot. There we go. He was
Yeah.
the
Mel
Patriot.
Gibson was the dishwasher.
It's got a story of an anti-Semite dishwasher.
Like I said, Pat has a different sense of humor.
Okay.
Fuck
You
the
know there's a house
mainstream,
somewhere
fuck
where
the
everything he
mainstream,
says is
fuck
to
the
kill time.
mainstream, fuck the mainstream, you're all being brainwashed.
Oh my
Turn
god,
off your
Pat, this is the least mainstream show of all time. It's not work. That doesn't work on this
No,
show.
but this is America. There's a
This is
house
America.
somewhere
This
right
is
now
like
that
American
just
Idol.
loving
This is
everything he
America.
says.
Meat and potatoes, shithead. Fuck the mainstream. Fuck the mainstream. Go do something.
I don't want to turn around.
So Judd, let me ask you something about your love life, because you're a good-looking guy. Is there any tricks or anything like that that you do in bed that you think is like your own thing, like something magical that you do, like some kind of swap?
I wash a dish.
Yeah, is that like one of your moves, the old like, you know, the polish, the flat hand polish, the squeaky clean?
No, I think I just stick to the basics.
Stick to the
You know,
basics.
always just rinse her.
Yeah, that's my whole life is about dishes. I try to bring it into every aspect.
I never thought about it, but I'm considering fucking getting into the dish business.
Hey man, somebody just quit today.
I might do it for a little while because there seems to be a lot of comedy in it.
There's a high turnover rate.
Am I too tall to wash dishes?
Do what?
Am I too tall to wash dishes?
No. There's no height limit.
The thing that you have to load it into is how hard do you have to work on that? Is it high, low?
And is it a person or a machine you load them into? Is there someone lower than you on the toilet?
It's a giant machine. You just lift up the.
Judd, hand me more dishes.
It's not like a guy with a guy with like a dish rack around his neck that
He's
just
made
like walks
washing
into a
dishes
chamber
sexy.
room and they hit a button and it like.
I feel like he gets in a big sink with the dishes and just sits there and then just drains it and it's all just clean. And he's just sitting there all naked and shit.
I feel like I had a really good set and we're focused on the dishes.
It's everybody's thing, like, no riffing with me about anything after
Because you
I'm
have a
done with
good
my
set.
60 seconds.
If you have a good set, we got to talk about something else.
Yeah.
We're gonna say, hey,
You want us to
wanna
make-
talk about your great set? Or you want to talk
it was
about
good,
your
it was
dishes?
solid.
Yeah, maybe they do. Maybe you need to compliment him a little bit more, Kirk.
I don't think he
No, I'm
needs
just
it.
goofing.
I think he knows what he's got.
Judd Zumwalt. What kind of name is that?
Job, fuck it.
Robot.
I am Judd Zumwalt from the planet Zumwalt. I will wash your dishes.
They assigned it to me with my dishwasher.
I came on a flying saucer that I washed myself. I think I'm hilarious. You guys, I don't need it. I know that the listeners are laughing. Okay, Judd, we're done with you.
Alright, cool.
There he goes. Judd Zumwalt, everybody. There he goes. He's a funny guy. Washing dishes. If anybody needs a dishwasher, you can find Judd on Twitter at Judd Zumwalt, JUDZUMWALT. He's also on Instagram at that. He made a point to write that in parentheses. It's selfies.
And look out for President's Day, his movie that he was plugging.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah.
And he spelled his name great, right?
He's got a lot going on.
Penmanship.
He's,
Great
Came out of
penmanship. All
the
caps.
This guy's got movies, comedy, penmanship. He's spinning a lot of plates, you know what I mean? So stupid. He's bringing joy to the people. That's another detergent. Joy is another dish soap. Just keep it up here, you know what I mean? Right up there with the George Washington dishes. Alright. Back to the bucket we got. This is such a silly, stupid show. You guys having fun, Brent? Kirk?
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic. The drums are still close, but fucking. It's good to be here. Thank you, man. Now we're talking. No, that's all right. It was just the tinnitus.
All right, you should have said that earlier. All right, thanks.
It's all right.
It's, you know.
You got so upset at the light skin thing. I didn't want to tell you
I'm
anything.
still mad about it. Well, you know.
Go ahead. We're ready.
Nothing. I mean, light skinned is valued in society as like equal with beauty, and I think that's what
Is this a
Joel
Richard
was
Linklater
commenting
film?
on.
6 people got that.
Silver.
That was so good, they're gonna cold open SNL with it next week. Fucking bullshit. Kate McKinnon garbage. Anyway, I mean, it just wasn't, she's even, I don't know what happened there. Anyway. Dude, you talk about it or not? Let's not. Let's go.
Tony, do you think that living in that studio apartment with 3 other guys affected your anger issues for later in life?
No, I don't.
He was always angry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't think that affected anything. It's not really anger. You didn't think it was weird that that's your favorite show, so I guess the question would really be for you. They started that show with a cold open that wasn't comedy related at all. What do you think about that?
I thought it was a bit much, even though, like, I mean, it is a left-wing show.
Yeah.
But a lot of people felt that way, though. So it's one of those kind of hard calls, because a lot of people are kind of feeling like this is the worst thing that happened since the U.S. since like 9/11. On the other hand, there is the other half of the country who ended up voting him in. So it's like, it's kind of hard to do that with a comedy show. So it's kind of like...
More women voters voted for Trump than Hillary Clinton. You know why? Because they love getting their pussy grabbed. Let's get our regulars up here, 2 regulars, and then we're going to go back to the bucket one last time to close the show, and then we're done. Put your hands together for your first regular. Brand new 60 seconds every single week. That's not easy. We know her. We love her. Put your hands together for the great Vanessa Johnston.
Hi guys. No, okay. When I was a kid, my mom used to make me sit at home all day alone and listen to classical music. I was like, what are you trying to do, raise a villain? She succeeded. My favorite song is Beethoven's Symphony 7 in A major, part 2. Anyone else? Just me? Okay. It's really hard decorating an evil lair, making it inviting yet terrifying. I like pastels. This week's been crazy. I lost my voice from all the comments I've been writing on Facebook. Our country's so divided. We need to just stop and love each other, right? Like, yeah. This is why we aren't fucking friends. We're like, you, I guess.
Wow. Vanessa Johnston. That's very impressive. Another new minute. Very funny. Funny the whole way through. And very cool stuff, too, that I think matches your style and voice. And it's one of the coolest things is, you know, getting to watch people grow into that. I mean, you guys have seen Vanessa before.
She's one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you.
She's got a good brain.
Yeah.
And she plows through it. She's good. She gets better each time.
Yeah, I mean, that's
and
all.
Prettier.
Definitely.
For some reason, she gets prettier each time.
What does the fox say?
That's awesome. So, the villain stuff, Facebook comments, yeah, funny the whole way through. Incredible. Brent Morin, thoughts on Vanessa Johnston?
It was great, and in a minute, that was really strong. And a great ending.
We're running
Just didn't clap, so you called him out on it. It was perfect.
That was my favorite moment.
Yeah, you stayed in it the whole time. You're listening, you're reacting, you're not just going down a plan that you came in here with, you're making it its own independent thing, and that's something that it normally takes people years and years to do. And it's fun getting to watch you make quick adjustments on the fly every single week on Mondays.
What was what was that Beethoven 7 reference that you did? Like, I didn't really get that. Like, is that a Beethoven joke?
What was that country voice?
Well, the joke is that nobody else's favorite song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
Just prove the point of the show.
It's comedy, Brian.
No, I didn't hear that part. I think.
Vanessa, that moment though where you were like, where you nobody clapped and then you were like, see, this is the problem where we're not uniting. That was like an honest laugh in there, and that was good.
Thanks, Val.
Wow.
How's that for feedback, you garbage pails?
Todd and I have been going to therapy together. No, that's not it. Okay. Okay, thank you.
There you go, another new minute from Vanessa Johnston.
And she called herself
Twitter, Instagram,
She said,
she was done.
Yeah, she was done. She goes, all right, bye.
I'm done with you guys.
Our regulars are killing it. Our other regular, very fun, always, always unbelievable. She's on Street Watch 2016 on an absolute killing spree. One of our favorite rising comedians in the world. You know her, you love her. 21-year-old with years of experience. Allie Makovsky.
I'm not like other girls. I'm crazier. No, I was just in New York. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people talk about the difference between New York and LA. You know, people are like, the weather, the people, the transportation. The main difference that I noticed was between New York and LA is the technique that they use to wax my asshole. For example, when I'm in LA, just to like show you guys, I'll just be laying on my back, crouched up like this, and they just get in there, you know? And then when I'm in New York, I'm laying on my stomach, I'm doing most of the work, pulling my cheeks apart, and they're still getting in there. All I'm trying to say is like, I like it both ways. I could live anywhere, you know? I didn't think that I had a type until I realized that every guy I've ever hooked up with has had a crippling energy drink addiction. They say Red Bull gives you wings, but it gives me disappointment. I'm trying to figure out a tag for the last one.
Perfect.
I just went, okay.
Let's figure it out together.
Okay, great.
There you go, Allie Makovsky with a brand new minute. Jill probably wants to figure jokes of the night, that finishing part on that one. But so is that true about the crippling
energy drink? Yeah, every guy that I've been with, when I'm in their passenger seat, every time I open the door, there's a large amount of empty energy drinks that they have to push aside.
Right.
It's a trend.
You've dated a lot of monsters.
And so what'd you say?
Hey, looks like somebody has the same sense of humor as the rest of us.
So let's find a tag.
So that's my boy Tony Hitchcock.
I mean, I think that that's it, sort of. I mean, you could take that, figure out how to work a monster reference in there or something.
Or what did you say? Red Bull's supposed to give you wings, but all it gives me is
when I
crabs?
first wrote it, I was like, Red Bull gives you wings, but it also makes you not come. Or like, Red Bull gives you wings, but it can't maintain your erection. I don't know.
Kurt, what were you just saying? What were you just saying?
Red Bull gives you wings, but all it gave me was crabs. Something like that.
Yeah.
Never had it, but I'm
That's
intrigued.
good. It's feels like you have friends.
Yeah. Can you get crabs if you wax?
Yeah,
Maybe I can do a hot callback.
No, they're just stronger. The crabs are stronger.
That's how you get king crabs.
Because there's nothing to hold on to. You do it with the crab. You can't
Make them work for it. Hard-working crabs.
How was New York? You did a lot of sets out there,
Yeah.
right? Did you have a lot of fun?
I had a lot of fun. The shows were great. The people were awesome, and yeah.
What was your favorite part? Did you take the subway?
I did take the subway. I visited the 9/11 hole.
I was just in New York this weekend too, and I didn't notice the 9/11 hole.
Did they feel that?
Yeah, there's like water in it.
Now it's just 9 holes.
Okay, yeah. And he has a different sense of humor than the rest of us, man. It changed. Wow, the 9/11 hole's hilarious.
Thanks.
If you could tie it in the Red Bull, you guys.
I wanted to dive in. There's like no security there. I feel like there should be more.
Are you being serious? Where are you talking about? Where do you think you were?
Center, where the hole.
There's no hole there. Were you at the La Brea Tar Pits or something? What are you talking about?
You didn't see the 50-meter diving board?
That's the YMCA.
Oh my God, it's the 9/11.
Just do laps in there.
That's oh my God. Let's go to the ice water. Oh my God,
It's even bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it was fun. I like New York.
The 9/11 hole.
The
Where is
9/11
this?
hole.
Can you give me the cross streets of the 9/11 hole?
Yeah, it's off like Liberty and something else. It's like Liberty and Justice.
Justice.
What if the 9/11 hole is what she called her butthole? Are you gonna need to wax the 9/11 hole real quick for me? Just get in there.
There's also no survivors.
No survivors. A lot of human beings. You'll never forget.
Talk about dropping a tower too.
I keep pooping. Anyone knows?
You should dress up as, never mind.
What is that about to be? Who were you about to suggest she dress up as? All right, Allie.
He's about to plug our new punk band, Newfound Glory hole.
Newfound 9/11 hole. Oh boy, sometimes I'm like up here and I'm like, oh, I'm funny, and then I just keep going. And I'm like, no, I just proving myself wrong, you know?
People love you. They don't immediately forget that you were funny a second ago.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all there is to it.
Don't jump in the hole, you know?
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
Looks like we've gotten ourselves into a real 9/11 hole here. Really sad.
They used a box cutter to trim your asshole.
Okay.
Does your butthole smell like death?
And here we go. There you go. Anything else for Allie, guys? There you go. Allie DeCosta. See you next week with another brand new minute. Let's go to the bucket one more time. Shall we? You guys ready for that? You had no energy all night. Why not keep it going? that could be a hot spot. We could just make that up. Come visit our 9/11 hole here. $10 to peek at the hole.
$2 pretzels.
Alright.
I want to dress up as Osama bin Laden and go to Hollywood Boulevard and try to take tourist photographs.
You should pick your nose when you're telling us.
Is anybody going to tell Pat that Osama bin Laden died a few years ago?
Yeah, and then the joke is then the SWAT team comes in and kills me on Hollywood Boulevard while someone's taking a photograph with me.
You really pictured that whole thing out.
Yeah.
Alright. I pulled another name out of the bucket, guys. Put your hands together for Ken Jones. Alright, I'm gonna pull another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Jihan Sabir. Pretty impressive at this point. Very impressive. Jihan Sabir? No? Alright. How about Elling Thorsheim?
A lot of these were just writing.
Joachim Fieger?
What's up, y'all?
Are you
really-
Stop it, Joe. This is not him.
You're Joachim?
Yeah, I really hate. Can I just do my set now?
Josh? You gotta go. That's a really bad idea. You gotta go.
I tried.
There he goes. How about Chris Cancer? Danny Williams.
Damn. He's dope as fuck. Shit, I'm drunk. Why did I do that? I tried to watch 12 Years a Slave today. Couldn't fucking do it. Cause dude was just a slave for 12 years. That's not that bad. Why, they didn't make a movie for the other guy, always a slave? That guy didn't get a movie. Can you imagine making a sequel, Always a Slave Part 2? Still slaving? Do I have time for another one? I don't even know.
You got 12 years, keep going.
There you go, a minute from Danny Williams. Now, if I remember correctly, your first time on the show was your first. Oh God. Oh dear Lord. Your first time on the show was last week, in which we woke you up.
Took a no wipe sheet, a no wipe sheet. I took a no wipe sheet, pulled up, that's it. It's an TV. I like to see a little proof.
Guys, what are we doing here? Everybody, let's get Pat, let's get a grip for a second. All right.
The turd was used and smooth like in the sun. Yet my butthole was spotless, clean as a window.
Pat, your commitment is, I mean, it's reaching levels of
Oh, look on that, Tony K.
It's so cool.
So mad.
It's an all white shit.
You could have played this in the half an hour that I let you play pre-show every single week. But meanwhile, you're doing it well. Hundreds of thousands of people listen to the #1 live podcast in the world. Chances you take when you work with your creative friends. You know? Chances you take when you work with risk takers. You know what I mean? It's part of the fun. It's part of that, like having Trump as president.
I like Danny's set a lot.
Yeah!
What was it?
No, I asked him. You did really good.
Yeah. Every time I see you, man, you're killing it.
Jeremiah's allowed to go back to it, and I'm not. That's so funny. What just happened right then? Oh, by the way, I like to set. You tell your partner to stop playing music over the entire show, and then I'll get to how much we like the set.
You don't think
He's sitting right next to you. Why not touch him on the arm like, hey, you've crossed the line.
I did that!
Okay. Danny Williams, one of the funniest Uber X drivers in the universe. Let's get into it, Danny. That set was unbelievable. How long have you been on stand-up?
About 4 years.
About 4 years. You're so cool. Last week you were sleeping in the back of the room and you woke up and your opening line was, shit, I was just asleep.
Wow, that's right. You got last call last time, right?
Killed so hard.
He got last call last
And then this time you came up and you're just like, shit, I'm drunk. It's like the coolest kind of delivery. I feel like you can do anything. It's like,
just right into the material too.
You should try and always
didn't feel like a joke
before you come up.
I drank a Red Bull.
You did?
Oh,
wow.
But it woke me up too much, then I drank a bunch of whiskey. I had to tone that shit down.
You had to tone down the Red Bull with some whiskey.
So you're on Red Bull and whiskey right now?
I'm just mainly on.
It does not seem like it at all. It seems like you're on jazz and AM radio right now. Man, I am drunk. This next tune coming up. This is the coaster. It's a little song called Down in Mexico.
And you're gonna go drive Uber X from here, right?
Oh. I sell wheelchairs.
You sell wheelchairs?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Hey man, don't come back to that. Wow. They said Uber X. I'm sorry I took what they said. The wheelchairs is better.
I don't sell wheelchairs. I convince insurance companies that people need wheelchairs.
You convinced me. I'll get one.
Yeah, people's fuck. You get to like.
Yeah.
How do you convince anyone to do anything but nap?
Just say, yo.
In a wheelchair?
No, by the time you get to the point, they need a wheelchair.
Totally.
Yeah.
Just tell the insurance companies, yo, this nigga can't walk.
Wow.
Tell me something about insurance.
That seems that line would really work. Jeremiah Watkins?
Doesn't it sound a little bit like you talk like a little bit like in slow motion? Like, I sell wheelchairs, man. For a living, I sell wheelchairs. Oh, man. Oh, for sure, man.
Tomorrow, Jim, let's watch it.
What's up, dog? How you doing?
Danny, what's your love life like?
Are you gonna pull out?
Too late. It's only free.
Danny, what's your love life like?
It's a lot of tender.
What?
He's got a lot of timber. There's a lotion in the car.
I thought he said a lot of tender. I thought it was just tender.
Yeah.
Good lover.
A lot of tender love. Yeah, AM 1540.
How long does it take you to swipe right?
What does a fox say?
Now, like, how does that Tinder thing work for you? Do you have fun with it? Any bad shit ever happen, Danny?
I went to a sex dungeon like 2 weeks ago.
You went to a sex dungeon?
Yeah, with this.
How was it?
It was a fat chick, I'll tell you.
Fat chicks in a sex dungeon?
I got beat by
Fat, beautiful Mexican.
I got beat by a 7-year-old trans woman.
What?
I got flogged by a 7-year-old trans woman.
You should have just sold her a wheelchair.
Say it again.
She didn't know what she was up against.
You got flogged by a what?
It's like a whipping, but it's really soft.
Wait, was it good? Like your voice?
Yeah.
It's like a whipping, but nice and soft.
Are you sure it was a whip, not just your hair? Hit yourself?
I want to put just the audiobook of 50 Shades of Grey with his voice on. Mr. Grey will see you now.
Chapter 2. 2? We've been listening to this for 3 days.
What's funny is it probably wasn't even a sex dungeon, it was just this old lady's apartment.
That dude's next thing you know, I have one Red Bull and I have to fucking start drinking to get rid of the feeling of the Red Bull. I'm shit-faced, getting all beat up. I'm like, fuck, I think I left my Uber meter on out front. I think I'm supposed to be picking up people. And then I fell asleep. And then I had a Red Bull and then it happened again. You always like sort of trickle out of everything that you say too, I've noticed. Like at the end it just sort of like... that cool thing going on. It's like really
I will say you make a room have to listen.
Yeah. It's good.
That's important, that's a start.
Hey, what happened with this trans woman in the flogging?
Yeah, I mean seriously, what was she flogging you with?
A flogger.
That's the thing? You guys all laugh like you know that, but I say George Washington dishes.
Nobody knows what flogger is. When he said it to me, I acted like I knew. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a flogger. What the fuck is a flogger?
Have you gotten flogged a lot?
No, just that one time.
Just that?
Just that one time. It's like a whip, but like with a bunch of whips.
It's a whip with a bunch of whips.
It's like my hair. It's
Yeah.
it's very gentle, but yeah.
So maybe it was your hair. Were you naked?
No.
You weren't naked for your flogging?
Oh, you didn't really experience what it could have been.
No, I don't know. Like I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Like,
Were you surprised when you got there and knew you were going to be flogged?
it would be bad enough if my father knew I got flogged by a trans woman. It would be even worse if he knew I was butt naked while I did it. So I just took my shirt off. She was instructing me. She said, I'm going to show you how to.
Did you just put on a leather vest at some point and call yourself Flog the Bounty Hunter?
I had the worst joke.
So retarded.
I had the worst joke, but what if she's like, you're like, my name's Kunta. She's like, your name's Toby. It's a roots joke.
I feel like I just got flogged.
It's a roots joke.
So Danny, what is the point? Danny is the
Next tired, man.
You are a chill motherfucker, Danny. So let's get this straight. You're getting basically whipped by was it a man turned woman or a woman turned man? And how insulting is it to ask that question that way?
I don't know. It was like halfway in between.
Wait, what?
She was like in the middle. Like
She was in the middle.
She was a work in progress.
You know what a flogging is? It could have been a guy or it could have been a lady. I don't know. Because we're about to find out.
Did she flog you hard or soft? That should tell you.
It was a flogging by an old person, so.
She was also
It's
old.
best that he
Yeah, she was
doesn't
like
like.
70 or 80.
70 or 80.
Oh.
Transsexual.
Yeah.
You could have been the
Between
last
70 and 80.
So it felt like an 80-year-old beating, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
How many individual flogs were they?
Yeah.
Oh, like you look really excited. Like about 40.
I think Danny's right by the way Pat's laughing at this. I think he's caught him on it like,
So what's this flogging thing like? And do you think she was closer to 70 or 80? Because I think I need her number.
Where's the address? Where was this
I think
dungeon?
it was in like Inglewood or Compton.
You don't even know where you went to get flogged?
There's a lot of planes, so it was close to the airport.
Just like big booty hoes flogging each other.
I think they got a party tomorrow, so we could go.
It's next to the airport, so you can't hear the screams.
Will you guys please periscope that? Pat and Danny go flogging. Who wouldn't watch that show?
You watch this at all?
Dude, you guys gotta record that. We could sell that shit immediately.
And you gotta sell them some wheelchairs. You gotta work it. You gotta take your work there.
Damn, you say that you got flogged by an 80-year-old tranny so casually that it leads me to believe that it's not even, and that was just a couple weeks ago, that seems like it's not even one of the most wild things you've ever done, Danny.
It's not.
Dude, when you're that chill, shit happens to you. You just don't fight it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's beautiful. Good for
Can you stick that in there? Yeah, fuck it.
We're gonna let you off the hook in a little bit.
Maybe. Fuck out. I don't care.
I'll let you go in a little bit, Danny, but you're just so goddamn cool and interesting that I have a couple more questions. So, like, what is something that even when you were in a situation where you're like, I can't believe I'm doing this?
When I got like 8 hours of sleep.
See, his shit's reversed. That's how crazy his life is. He does shit that you guys do every day, and he's like, man, I can't believe I did that shit. Fucking just brush my teeth like a human being. I'm gonna get back to eating
8
this.
hours, wait till I tell my friends this.
I'm gonna get back to sucking this 80-year-old's cock.
I'm so rested I could suck so much cock.
8 hours, my goodness. So many wheelchairs that are about to be sold.
What do you dream
Yeah, wait a
about? We'll let
second.
you go, but what do you dream about?
He's probably right. Like, dude, all I want to do is like, just.
What do I dream about? Superhuman speed.
just hit me that all of a sudden you're getting beat by an 80-year-old tranny and you sell wheelchairs for a living. Was this a deal gone wrong? Was this did you sell like a lemon of a wheelchair to somebody and they're like, man, this fucking wheel fell off, you're about to get flogged. You better come down here by the airport and get your flogging.
Just picture really little people doing it.
I had to pay $20 to get in. Like, I think it's broke even.
Were there a lot of other guys there getting flogged? Did you wait in line?
There was no line.
You giving me shit? I'm just asking. I'm just curious.
No, I walked in this place.
Suddenly that's a bad question?
Turns out the wait for 80-year-old tranny floggings isn't that long.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you never know.
It sounds like it's fucking
We'll check.
appealing.
It's kind of boring. They had like a ton of rooms, and one room was some lady flick your tits with a knife, and yeah.
What'd you just say?
This lady.
That's what she does?
I said, flick your tits with a knife.
So where are you from? Just keep flicking my tits. Okay.
There's someone out there that specializes in flicking tits?
This lady's just like big Rambo knives. And she says, she's really old too. Like everybody's.
Did you go to an old folks home?
I think so.
You just walk into an assisted living and they just said, let's just sell this guy.
The night got crazy.
You saw a lot of wheelchairs. You're like, I'm going here.
When he got there, they were all young, but he talked so slow.
Oh, Danny, I love that. I can understand every word that you say.
And that sex party was
They probably told him to
Danny,
slow
you're at
down.
work.
They probably even told him to slow down. You're talking too fast.
Alright. Wow. So Danny, wow.
So Tinder's working out. That's what we got.
Yeah, turns out there's a lot of 80-year-olds on Tinder. Wow, Danny, you are cool as fuck. You're killer with your set. How long have you been on stand-up?
4 years.
How many years is that in Danny?
About 9.
I love that even you are now realizing how funny your delivery is, that you're laughing at it at the end.
I know it's stupid as fuck, but it's just how I talk. Like,
are you,
And you're gonna work.
yeah. Are you around
And you're gonna work.
Yeah. Are you around
He can
December
do an hour
2nd?
set, but it's going to take a week.
Are you around December 2nd? I'd love to have you on the Ice House in Pasadena. First ever comedian to take a wheelchair in Pasadena.
Yeah, he might make it.
But they're not going to tell you what they're going to do to you on stage.
probably a flogging.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Williams. There you go. Great stuff, Danny. Well, we did it. It's another episode of the world's #1 live podcast. That's Brian J. joining us tonight. Look at that. Kirk Fox, Brent Morin. We're all in it. Bryant Reagan. Patty Reagan and Jeremiah Watkins absolutely slaughtered tonight. Catch Jeremiah. Can you do a breaking news real quick? Catch Jeremiah with the goddamn comedy jam at Houston, and also in Houston this Saturday when he joins Kill Tony live from Houston, Texas. Jeremiah Watkins will be there. One more reason if you live anywhere near Texas to go to Houston this weekend and come to the Come and Take It Comedy Festival. Pat Reagan's on Twitter at Patty Reagan. Jeremiah, Pat. Yep, watch Eric.
Add Jeremiah stand-up, Pat, and Joel Jimenez is at Mostly Sorry. Pat, do you have any closing words, buddy?
Fuck the mainstream.
Fuck the mainstream, but also love the mainstream because he's a writer for Eric Andre's show on Adult Swim. It's absolutely mainstream as it gets. It's also available on the internet without a cable subscription, which I think is really cool, right, Pat? Adult Swim's the only channel that does that. They give away their content on the internet because they're really smart. Joel Jimenez is on Twitter at Mostly Sorry. Kirk Fox, Brent Morin, anything else you guys want to promote? Where are you at this weekend, Brent?
I'm in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Punchline.
You animals
So come on
listening
out.
in Philadelphia.
Fantastic.
Go see
Yes,
Brent this
people in
weekend. Kirk?
Just golf. Just playing some golf.
Time audience, make noise one more time. We did it.